Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Silent Cause Tarot. I'm Nini and I'm going to do an energy read for the sign of Scorpio. That's what they guided me to do. So this will be for the sign of Scorpio. I am using this tarot deck here. And they also had me to get this book here. Well, I already had it, but I guess they want to reference out of it or something. Maybe they want me to read something out of it. I don't know. But we'll see. So, yeah, this is Sylvia Brown with Lindsay Harrison, Phenomena, and everything you need to know about the paranormal. Okay. Let me make sure all these ain't right. Okay. It's not lit. Oh, I thought it was. So, all of my information will be listed in the description box below. Okay, so we're getting into you all's energy. I heard what's next, and it's kind of like a feeling of not knowing, or feeling like something is coming, or it's like a feeling of expectancy, like expecting something, maybe expecting for something to become. It's like some sort of change, or maybe some kind of growth here, something new, something maybe that you've been invested into. So they're getting me to open up this book. Okay, they took me to the dark side, but they had me to read this first line. Okay, this first line says, the dark side is that segment of the spirit world made up of those who've rejected God and his laws of humanity, integrity, compassion, and non-judgmental love. Okay, they're going to the second one as well. Those who occupy the dark side will be called dark entities for this discussion. Okay, so they had me to go to somewhere else in here, but this is where they had me to go. So I'm going to read from here, and they're getting me to read like, it's like the first sentence. Okay, so it says dark entities rarely enjoy each other's company, with no light to extinguish, no flattering reflection to gaze into, and no control to be gained over someone with the same bag of tricks. What possibly would be the point? Instead, they deliberately seek us out, and at last, once in our lives, we're likely to seek them out too. It has nothing to do with being stupid. It has to do with taking our spiritual responsibilities seriously and believing it's our moral responsibility to reach out to someone we perceive to be lost, in trouble, or misunderstood. Okay, this is that book. Okay, and from that, it's kind of like maybe they're showing me like a relationship here, or maybe, well, relationship doesn't have to be on like a husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. It could be family, friends, your job relationship, anything that you hold, they said near and dear, or something that you hold yourself. It's like you hold yourself into a standard of, you want to exceed the standards in these things here, and it's like maybe these things you're now noticing that there have been dark things maybe attaching themselves to your energy here. Maybe you've been realizing that you've been drained here with this hermit on the bottom. It's like a seeing things for what they are here. Okay, spirit. But with that, they kind of showed me here that when I was reading it, it was like light beings here. You're now, it's like a lot of, well, they're just saying light beings. You're now seeing where you were like light hangs with lights, light hangs with light. You attract light here, but they're showing that you actually, like a moth to a flame here, you attract, it's like you attract more than what you expect to attract here. And maybe dark entities have been attaching themselves to you because, like in that passage, it said dark entities do not get along with each other. Pretty much, basically, they don't like to be around other dark entities because it's like it's pointless here, because they're doing the same thing. They want to impose on others' energies. You can't impose on the same energy that I guess you're already in. It's kind of like you're just in a room of you or what you project. So if you're projecting the same energy, it's like a boredom. You get bored, or that's how these dark energies do. They grow bored with each other, so they come to the light to, they didn't say reflect, they said deflect. Maybe it causes some kind of defect in your life. We have the everything is fine card and the 9 of wands here. So with this everything is fine card, I'm kind of seeing here maybe there was some kind of betrayal here, or maybe there were, it's like you realized something was a betrayal, or maybe you weren't seeing it as a betrayal before, because maybe you didn't want to recognize that something was like a dark force in your life, or a dark entity to your energy here. And maybe you had to, it's like in this realization you're now protecting what you own. They're saying protecting what I serve here. So maybe they're showing me someone here that serves like their community. Maybe you serve the community, and what you display in your community, they're saying leading by example. So maybe you feel as though being attached to this entity or this energy will present you, it's like it'll deflect your image. It would shatter, or it's like it would fraud you, make you seem as though you're a fraud because you're portraying one thing to people. Maybe you're a motivator or something here, but you project this image of positivity, of light, of endurance to people, but it's like you still have to reject entities from you, like entities that come to feed on your energy. You have to reject these, and maybe you're not realizing that it's like you're not normal, but you're not excluded. It's like, okay, they said like the scripture, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like no respectable person. God has no respectable person. You're all kind of the same, but it's like no one is better than the other in God's eye or whatever. It's like you're all the same. And now you're not realizing that. It's like you're realizing that you're not excused from darkness. It's like you have to be this light being, or be this balanced being in the light and the dark. It's like you have to display what you've been preaching. You have to lead by example. That's balance. You have to maintain your balance, and they're saying composure. They've been saying that for the longest. Composure or exposure, or it's like your posture. You have to stand up straight and present yourself as what you've been speaking on. You have to take on this energy of what you've been teaching here. What can you show me what this person teaches? That's what they're showing me. What is being taught. Okay, I saw this card, but it didn't come out at first, but it did again. So this card is the instruction card. So maybe you're teaching people how to, it says you are a badass being full of love, life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find the path to your best self. So maybe you're teaching, well, it's pretty much self-explanatory. Maybe you're it's like someone here is teaching others based off of their experiences, kind of like past experiences, and you're teaching from this. But it's like in teaching these lessons that you had to learn, maybe you have to now, it's like now you have to, okay, they're showing me like a student in a classroom here, and it's like you passed the test, but maybe others around you failed, or they didn't exceed expectations here. So now the teacher is allowing you to teach your methods here, and now you're having to lead by example, if that makes sense. I guess. Okay. They said for if you are giving like relationship advice here, or you're helping people to, it's like to get out of victim mentality, or relationships in which they feel or feel as though they are victims. It's like maybe you were in these kind of relationships and you have past experiences with getting away from these, or maybe you are maneuvering yourself away from these types of entities. They're just showing me like energy here that's attached to you. You're removing these energies, but in removing these energies, you're having to replenish what has been removed, and this replenishment is by you exuding what you have learned. You're having to, they're saying cast out, but they're showing me like with your phone, like how you can cast your phone screen to a TV or something else, the casting. But that they're showing me that is what you're having to do to the world. Maybe you're on display here, or something where you are seen. You're having to display this growth. This it's like a your path was an example to bring others out of these experiences that you went through. It's like to help people to not go through what you went through, if it makes, well, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this here. I do thank you all for visiting my channel. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you feel led to do, and let spirit guide you with these messages. All of my information will be in the description box below. Goodbye.